Hey everyone, it's Nicole again, and I'm here to do a book haul. I haven't done one in a while. I'm gonna put my 2018 goals out soon, but that's one of my goals, to come out with more regular book hauls, because I do buy books every month. I just forget to talk about them. I don't buy that many. I don't think I buy enough to do monthly book hauls, but maybe every 2 months or every 3 months, I think. So that's something to look forward to next year. But yeah, this is kind of mostly Christmas books, and then some books I got myself kind of right before Christmas, like during Black Friday sales, and then when I was Christmas shopping, got myself stuff. So yeah, let's jump into these. Okay, apparently my camera decided to not record any of this video, so I am filming it again. We'll see if it decides to just turn off in the middle. So the first two I got on Black Friday. I don't normally go Black Friday shopping because I don't like shopping and I don't like crowds. But I was getting lunch with my friend, and there was a half-price books nearby, and they don't have any down here. So we decided to go in. We both bought each other a book, for Christmas and our birthdays, just a book that we liked. So my friend got me Naomi Novik's Uprooted, which I've been wanting to read for a while, and then hearing what she thought of it made me even more excited for it. I don't know too much about this one. I know it's kind of a dark fantasy, and there's kind of some magic potion stuff going on, perhaps. I'm only saying that because she's got a flower in her hand. I don't know. That sort of nature magic, perhaps. But yeah, I'm excited to read this one. And then I also got myself this big book, My Favorite Thing is Monsters by Emmel Ferris. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about this book, mostly on BookTube. I haven't heard too much about it anywhere else. But this is about horror movies in the 80s, and it's all written on notebook style. I think it's about a young girl who's really into horror movies. But the author, actually, she's the author and illustrator, she suffered some sort of injury where she completely lost her ability to write and draw, and she had to relearn everything. And so this was made after that, which I thought was so interesting. So I'm really excited to read this. It's a really big one, but I've heard a lot of good things. Alright, and then I picked up 3 graphic novels. I showed them off in my Sapphic-a-thon vlog, I think the first part. But I thought I'd mention them here as well. So I got Lanie Castle. This is about a castle called Man Castle, where all the men leave to fight a dragon. They all get eaten by said dragon, which sets a curse on the castle, so monsters are continuously coming. And all the women that were left in the castle have to kind of take up arms and learn to fight. So I'm really excited to read that one, and I really like the art style in it. It's kind of just a cutesy sort of art style. It's made by the same people who did Lumberjanes, Boombox, so. And then I got Slam by Pamela Ribbon and Veronica Fish, and this is about ladies doing roller derby, and Pamela Ribbon was actually a derby doll, which is an LA derby team, and I've always been really interested in roller derby, so I really enjoyed this one a lot. This is the only one I've already read. Yeah, it was very cute. And then the third one I got was Spell on Wheels. I think all 3 of these are made all by ladies, so that's pretty cool. This is about 3 lady witches who are on the run from someone who's chasing them, and they kind of have to go on a road trip to kind of, or maybe something was stolen from them. Anyway, I don't know. There's a road trip, they're on the East Coast, and they're witches, and I think 2 of them are potentially dating. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to read this one. I want to read this one very soon. And then I got a handful of books for Christmas. I sent out a list just on Goodreads of potential books that I wanted, just so my family knew what I had, what I didn't have, that sort of thing. And I got some good ones. The first one I got was Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. This is book 1 in his Southern Reach trilogy, which I honestly don't know that much about. I think it's kind of post-apocalyptic, kind of weird science fiction, but I've always been honestly very intrigued by the the cover design and the whole design in general. They're all in these like really bright neon colors that I really enjoy. And this is also coming out as a movie in like February, and I'm pretty excited for it. So I wanted to make sure I read it first, and it's a pretty short one, so. And then I got The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. And again, don't know too much about this one. It's set in Russia, in kind of the forest, and it's about kind of fairy tales, but then the fairy tales I think kind of start coming true. And it seems like a very good kind of wintry tale. Oh, there's like a prequel book, I guess. There's an ad for it on the back. But yeah, I've heard really good things about this one, and I'm excited to take a look at it. It seems kind of like a dark fairy tale sort of vibe, which is one of my favorite genres to read. And then I also got Her Body and Other Parties, which is a collection of short stories by Carmen Maria Machado. And these are very dark stories. They're all in different styles. There's like fabulism, science fiction, psychological realism, all that sort of stuff. But they're all about women and how their bodies are kind of objectified and treated as objects, as per the title. I've been really into kind of dark, magical realism short story collections, like forever. But yeah, people have only said good things about this, so I'm really excited to read it. And then my uncle got me Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King, which I haven't read any Stephen King books, which I feel like I need to fix. So I'm really glad he got me this one. I really don't know that much about it, and even the back of the book is very confusing. I'm just going to read the back because that's all I know. So, the stolen Mercedes emerges from the pre-dawn fog and plows through a crowd of men and women online for a job fair in a distressed American city. Then the lone driver backs up, charges again, and speeds off, leaving 8 dead and more wounded. The case goes unsolved, and ex-cop Bill Hodges is out of hope when he gets a letter from the man who loved the feel of death under the Mercedes wheels. Brady Hartsfield wants that rush again, but this time he's going big, with an attack that would take down thousands, unless Hodges and 2 new unusual allies he picks up along the way can throw a wrench in Hartsfield's diabolical plans. So, sounds dark, spooky, maybe mystical. You never know. But yeah, I'm excited to read this one, and I think there's a show based on this, so maybe if I like it, I can check out the show as well. What is it, Maggie? I also got Barberie Station by R.E. Stearns. This one I've been really excited about to come out. I was actually at the bookstore like the day it came out, or like the day after, and I almost got it, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to because I hadn't heard that much about it online in terms of reviews, so I kind of wanted to give it like a little bit of time to see what people are saying about it. To be honest, I still haven't really heard that much. Like, I got my sci-fi booktubers that I always go to, but I think none of them have read it yet, unless I've just not been paying attention. But yeah, this is about a bunch of lady space pirates, and I think they're engineers. There's some queer romance, and there's the woman of color, and I'm just really excited for this because I'm always down for a new science fiction book, especially when it features ladies, which I feel like there's been so many more of those recently, which I'm very excited about. And then I got The Ministry of Utmost Happiness by Arundhati Roy, which I was so excited when I found out this book was coming out because I loved her book, The God of Small Things, which came out like 10 years ago, and that's the only book she has out. So I was so excited to hear she was coming out with another book. I love her writing so much, and she writes about India and like kind of the class system and like clashes and romance and friendships and life, and it's just so good. I love her writing a lot. I don't really know the plot about this one. It seems to be a sort of big family drama following a bunch of different generations in India, and I'm sure it's going to be just as beautiful as her first one. It's also got a very beautiful cover. This is, oh my goodness, it's this beautiful like red purple color, and it's got like a little embossed seal there. It's so pretty. One of my favorite colors. So, and And the cover, the jacket itself is cool too. It's got some like dead flowers on the back. Yeah. But those were all of the books that I got for Christmas, and some more that I got myself. Let me know if you've read any of those. A lot of them are new releases, just because I'm really slow about getting new releases, so if someone buys them for me, I'm more likely to read them. Let me know which one I should read first, because I'm so excited to read all of them and I don't know where to start. And I will see you all soon with another video. Bye!